The moment came like a thunderclap in the calm of Outlander Season 8, a scene so powerful that it shook the hearts of every fan watching. It was the kind of moment that leaves you breathless, wondering what just happened and what it means for the future. This isn't just another twist. It is a turning point that changes everything for the characters we have grown to love. Before we dive deep, let's remember where we are in the story. Season 8 has been building slowly, weaving threads of hope, danger, and love. Claire and Jamie have faced so much: loss, battles, and impossible choices. Their world is fragile, yet filled with moments of warmth and courage. As the season moved forward, tensions grew between old enemies and allies, and new challenges tested their bond in ways no one expected. The characters around them, family and friends, carry their own heavy burdens, creating a rich, emotional landscape. Everything was leading to a moment that would change the story's course. The scene itself is set in a quiet place that feels like a refuge, but tension hangs thick in the air. Jamie and Claire, the heart of the story, face a truth they can no longer avoid. Words are spoken softly but with fierce meaning, eyes filled with pain and hope. The emotions are raw and real, capturing the deep connection that has defined their journey. This moment reveals something new about their relationship, something that shakes their foundation but also shows their strength. It is a glimpse into their souls, a moment of honesty and vulnerability that feels both heartbreaking and beautiful. Fans have not stopped talking about this scene. On social media, the reactions poured in: shock, tears, and endless discussion. Many say it is the most moving part of the season so far. Theories sprang up about what this means for the future of Jamie and Claire, and even the whole storyline. Some wonder if this moment marks the beginning of a new chapter filled with hope, while others see it as a challenge that will test the characters even more deeply. It has sparked debate and connection among the audience, proving how deeply Outlander touches its fans. As we think about this moment's impact, it's clear that Season 8 is changing in big ways. The story will not be the same after this. The characters must face new realities and decisions that will push them forward into unknown territory. It promises more drama, more emotion, and more of the love that has always been at the center of Outlander. This moment reminds us why we watch, because the story is not just about the past or the future, but about the human heart and all it can endure. This is just the beginning of the changes that Season 8 will bring. The moment that left us speechless is a powerful reminder that even in the darkest times there is light, and even in pain, there is love. The story moves forward, and so do we, with hope and curiosity for what lies ahead. Tensions have been quietly building throughout Season 8, like the slow gathering of a storm that is about to break. The world around Jamie and Claire has become more dangerous, with old enemies resurfacing and new threats lurking in the shadows. Their once peaceful life is now filled with uncertainty and fear, forcing them to make difficult choices that no one could have imagined. Every step forward seems to pull them deeper into a web of conflict and betrayal. This growing danger is not just outside their door, it shakes their very foundation. Relationships that seemed solid begin to crack under the pressure. Friends become strangers, and alliances are tested. Claire feels the weight of these changes more than anyone. Her fierce loyalty to Jamie is met with challenges that threaten to break their bond. She must fight not only for her family, but also for her own sense of identity in a world that refuses to stand still. Amid this chaos, a new character enters the scene, someone whose intentions are unclear but whose presence changes everything. This person brings with them secrets that could alter the course of the story. Their arrival creates ripple effects, stirring suspicion and forcing Jamie and Claire to question who they can trust. The tension between them and this newcomer grows, adding layers of mystery and suspense to the already tense atmosphere. In this section, the emotional stakes rise higher than ever. The characters are pushed to their limits, showing vulnerability and strength in equal measure. Moments of tenderness are sharp against the backdrop of conflict, reminding us why we care so deeply about their fate. The slow-burning tension promises that the next big moment one that will truly leave viewers speechless, is just around the corner, ready to explode and change everything once again. The shocking moment that stunned everyone finally arrives, with a mix of silence and raw emotion. It's a scene crafted with such care that every glance, every pause feels charged with meaning. Jamie and Claire stand face to face, but the distance between them is not just physical. It's the weight of unspoken fears and truths that have built up over time. In this fragile space, a revelation breaks free, one that neither of them expected, but both have been silently preparing for deep inside. This revelation shakes the very core of their relationship. It forces them to confront the past wounds that have never fully healed and the uncertain future that lies ahead. The way they hold each other shows pain, but also an unbreakable bond, the kind that has survived countless storms. Their voices are quiet but carry the power of everything they have lived through together: love, loss, sacrifice, and hope. It's a moment of truth that cuts through the noise of the season's chaos. Around them, the world seems to pause. Other characters watch with heavy hearts, understanding that this moment changes everything. Their reactions add to the depth of the scene, some with shock, others with silent support, and a few with a fear of what this might mean. The scene is both intimate and wide-reaching, touching everyone in the story and leaving viewers holding their breath. This moment is unforgettable because it's not just about what is said, but what is felt. The emotions are raw and real, reminding us why Outlander has captured so many hearts. It is a turning point that will ripple through the rest of the season, shaping the choices and destinies of all involved. This is the moment that truly leaves the audience speechless, a scene that will be remembered long after the season ends. The aftermath of that unforgettable moment sends shockwaves through every corner of the story. The characters are left grappling with new realities that challenge everything they believe to be true. Trust, once taken for granted, now feels fragile and uncertain. Every decision carries more weight, and the consequences of this moment begin to unfold in ways that surprise and captivate the audience. Jamie and Claire must navigate this changed landscape together, but the road ahead is far from easy. Wounds reopen and new fears arise, testing their resilience and the strength of their love. They face enemies who sense weakness, while allies struggle to find their footing in the shifting alliances. Each character's path becomes more complicated, weaving a rich tapestry of conflict, loyalty, and hope that drives the story forward. Fans across the world have reacted with passion, sharing theories, emotions, and heartfelt messages. Many feel this moment has redefined Season 8, raising the stakes higher than ever before. It has sparked conversations about what the future holds for the beloved characters and the series itself. This collective response shows how deeply this story resonates, keeping viewers hooked and eager for more. Looking ahead, this pivotal moment promises to change everything. It sets the stage for intense drama, emotional breakthroughs, and unexpected twists. The characters must grow, adapt, and fight in new ways, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. Season 8 is no longer just about survival. It's about transformation, love tested by fire, and the enduring power of hope. This moment marks a new chapter, one that will captivate fans until the very last episode.